For the last week, I've done nothing productive but play 8 different indie games. Most were free demos, some of them were an experience, and now I'm going to do what any reasonable person would and rank them. Stick around because we've got punishing roguelikes and bizarre autobattlers, so let's just get into it. Starting with the game at the very bottom of my list. Coming in at number 8 this week, the very last spot, is a game called One Shot is Instant Death. And gents, the title does not lie. This is the top down, high pressure roguelike where, you guessed it, a single hit means you are dead. The whole game is built around this unforgiving mechanic, which, in theory, should create some incredible tension. Last minute shots impacted by your reloading can feel like a gamble, demanding good positioning, enemy pattern recognition, and some nerves. I will acknowledge, the build up in this game felt quite slow, but the theme was consistent, and overall, it was a game I enjoyed. Oh, let's not forget though, it was a demo, so who knows what is coming. Next up, at number 7, we have Drop and Grow. This is a chill, relaxing, incremental game where you, well, drop water to grow plants. It's simple, actionless, cozy loop, water the soil, watch grass, bushes, and flowers sprout, and use the resources they generate to buy upgrades that make you better at growing stuff. You're essentially restoring nature, one satisfying click at a time. I have to praise its relaxing pacing. It's the kind of game you can pop into for short sessions, chasing that just one more upgrade pull without any real pressure. I quite enjoyed the skill tree in this game. I don't know why, but the fact that the tree matched the background art was subtly fun. I haven't had the urge to get back on and play again, but it has been a game that I did enjoy, even once. And remember, the games get better as we go. Coming in at number 6 is Timber Rush. At first glance, this might seem a lot like our last game. It's another laid back, idle game, but instead of growing plants, you're hacking away at a giant tree, grabbing upgrades and watching the numbers build. You chop, you collect logs and gold, and you spend it on a large skill tree to make your chop even better. Overall, it's a simple game that provides a good time sink for those I'm bored, but too bored to get serious days. I am curious to see where it goes as we only got a sneak peek at the technology upgrades. I mean, that's what we get for playing a demo after all. Alright, we're halfway through the list, and the games only get better from here. If you're finding some hidden gems, or just enjoy the breakdown, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It helps a ton and ensures you see next week where I perform the acts of the unemployed and again play games all day, every day. Now, let's get to our number 5 spot, Starvester. This is a space themed incremental game where you expand a star system wide factory to build massive megastructures. You deploy swarms of drones, mine resources from planets, unlock a web of flashy upgrades, and chase ever higher scores. The visuals are cool, and there's a definite wow factor as you start harvesting the power of the entire stars. The aesthetics got me on this one. It is also the only game I recall having a prestige or rebirth system during this week's games. Every time I rebirth, I generally got a boost, and this is a game I know I'll be coming back to, at least when I can get a hold of the full. Cracking the top half of the list at number 4 is Reblade. This is a slick, fast paced melee action game with some of the smoothest one sided combat I've played in a hot minute. The gameplay is all about striking in hectic arenas full of enemies to gather resources. You control the actions with your cursor focusing on movement and spacing. I don't understand why, but the animation for the blade swings feel really good. They hit the sweet spot in audio visual effects with it. I only made it to the third boss before stopping. I want to go further, and I am quite interested in what they plan to do. I'd love to see some map integration to a degree with this one. Overall, a great game. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the only game on this list that I actually paid for. A game about feeding a black hole. Don't worry, it too has a demo. The title is beautifully literal. This is a minimalistic incremental game where your only goal is to smash asteroids, planets, and even stars to feed a constantly growing black hole. It's an incredibly simple loop, but it does well. You hover your cursor to break things, they get sucked into the void, you earn money, and you spend that money on a massive upgrade tree. And now you're hooked. My experience was overwhelmingly positive, with one major personal problem. This game is oddly therapeutic. I love the flow, the sense of growth, and simple satisfaction it brings me. However, I found myself getting surprisingly motion sick while playing, which has never happened to me before. It's the only game on this list I bought, and also the only one I couldn't physically finish. It's been stuck in my head ever since, and if I could stomach it, it would be a serious contender for the number 2 spot. So if you get dizzy easily, play the demo first. A runner up, the silver medalist, at number 2 is All Hail the Orb. This game is a glorious, chaotic blend of strategy, quick reactions, and incremental progression. You're a cultist devoted to a mysterious orb, and your job is to power it up by clicking, recruiting more cultists, and exploring a lost dungeon. The game throws unexpected moments at you and hidden achievements and system hints at a much deeper experience to come. For me, it was chaos that completely gripped me. This game had the most demo vibes of anything I played in the best way possible. You can feel the untapped potential just under the surface. What starts as simply clicking quickly evolves into managing a cult, unlocking new rooms, and discovering bizarre mechanics, including, for some reason, a lot of ducks. It's quirky, it's funny, and the progression loop is compelling. I am beyond hyped for the full release. It's an experience that feels unfinished, but it is already more engaging than most full games. Do yourself a favor and check out the demo. And that brings us to number 1 spot. My absolute favorite game of the week, the title that had me laughing, strategizing, and coming back for more every single time, is How Many Dudes? This is a dude builder roguelike auto battler packed with hilarious dude themed stupidity. The premise is simple. You recruit an army of dudes to fight in ridiculous battles against everything from thousands of toddlers to a silverback gorilla. You build your army, you watch them fight, and reap the rewards. It's an auto battler, so the strategies come from building your team, not controlling them directly. The game is still in pre alpha demo, so community feedback is just starting to trickle in, but the early vibe for this game is overwhelmingly positive. In my take, this game delivered the most pure, dumb laughs of the entire week. The banter between rounds is genuinely funny, and the unit synergies are surprisingly deep. The progression teases what could be an endlessly replayable game. I managed to beat the second boss around round 40, and immediately wanted to jump back in to try a completely different strategy. It's absurd, it's clever, and it's just plain fun. Do not sleep on this demo. It was, without a doubt, the best game I played all week. And that's the list. To recap, our top 3 were the oddly therapeutic A Game About Feeding a Black Hole, the chaotically brilliant All Hail the Orb, and my number 1 pick, the dude-filled auto battler How Many Men. Demos absolutely dominated this list, which just goes to show how many incredible indie games are out there waiting to be discovered. I put timestamps in the description if you want to jump back to a specific game. But now, I want to hear from you. Have you played any of these? What would your ranking be? More importantly, what was the last game you played that you'd rank as your personal number 1? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and join me for tomorrow's game.